For real, for real.
What up? What's going on? Mr. Moore, more fit, more life, more everything. You know the deal. What's the day? I don't even know what the day is. July 18th. Thinking about doing this men's physique show. Trying to get everything in line. Get my mind right for real. But keeping it simple again for the beginners. The question I get is, what kind of shoes do I need? I like to tell people something that you have stability. You really don't have to get too technical, especially when you're talking about lifting. So with lifting, you can just get some kind of flat shoe, whether it's a Converse, Chuck Taylors. I'm tripping. Chuck Taylors. Just keep it simple. So Chuck Taylors. You can get some wrestling shoes. So you can get some Vans if you're just trying to get something cheap. Just kind of depends on what you're doing. So for the most part, you can just keep it simple. You want more of a flat, minimalist type of shoe to where you can really feel the ground, basically. You don't want like a Nike Free or something like that, to where when you have the lifting that weight overhead or anything like that or pushing off the ground, it's gonna give because it's cushioning. Those shoes are made for comfort, not for that actual stability that you're gonna need. So maybe mainly a stable shoe when it comes to just lifting. When it comes to running, it can get more technical if you have other issues already, but for the most part, it's not too serious. In my physical therapy training, we read some studies and things like that, because you know how people running in the barefoot shoes with little toes and all of that. For the most part, it depends on how you run. That's going to be the main factor of how much damage is being done to your joints and things like that, to determine what kind of shoe that you need, what kind of cushion level and things like that. And then other than that, as far as running, it's going to depend on your foot, whether you're flat-footed, you have a high arch, things like that. But it's not too much of a deal when you're just talking about just average, regular, going to the gym, lifting, doing a little cardio, the treadmill, or something like that. That's when you're actually outside, putting some miles down, stomping on that pavement. If some of the people see the weightlifting shoes that I have with the actual heel, that's a stable shoe, and also because I have limited mobility in my ankles. Some people just naturally like that, naturally stiff. I have stiff hips and stiff ankles. Part of it's probably for me not doing the stretching that I know I need to do early in life, but I'm working on it right now. But to assist me and help my form be the best it can, I'm using that right now and just studying. I'm stretching in my downtime, because when I don't use that shoe with that heel, it puts me in a awkward kind of position, and my form and that stress goes straight to my back, basically. I'm not trying to get all technical. That cross training, make sure you're not doing any like cross training type of workouts in a running shoe. Those running shoes, a lot of them are made to go in one direction. So if you look at if you Google Nike cross training or something like that, you'll see how the bottom, that sole, is made to do like lateral movements. Some of my favorite running shoes I forgot, and I just had them on, and I tried to do a lateral movement. My ankle just straight like that, just because it's not made for those lateral movements. So let me see. That's about it. I think that's about it. Just try to keep it simple. Regular weightlifting, flat shoe, some have contact with the ground. If you're doing a deadlift or squat, you can take your shoes off if you want. I ain't about that life. People nasty, so I ain't taking my shoes off in the gym. Socks off, no. You can have that. I just give me some flat shoes. So yeah, weightlifting, flat shoes, running shoes. Depends on your running. You Google running form, things like that. But if you're flat-footed, you're gonna need a certain type of shoe, and pretty much if you just type in best running shoes for flat feet, best running shoes for high arch, things like that, and it'll lead you right the way. If you need my help, just shoot me a line and I'll help you out. That's it. I'm ranting now. Alright, man. Till the next time. Peace out.